Julian and Aileen, welcome. Uh, I hope you're both doing well. I uh, Not a bad day, not a great day. I tried to do my laundry today, and the dryers didn't work, so I'm gonna have to go back out later and try to dry the clothes. Uh, One of the washers didn't work, so one of my clothes didn't even get washed. So, like I said, not a great day, but that's all right. It's a day off, so that makes it a decent day, no matter what. And so I'm just trying to make the best of it. It's just if you're there, I appreciate it. If you're back doing something else, thank you for coming. Uh, we're just trying to. I forgot to put this up earlier, so I don't know how many people's going to show up, but that's fine. We'll do what we can, and then we'll do something else. So hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully your Sunday's going well. But like I said, right now I'm just trying to see what's going on, and hopefully everybody's doing well. Uh, like I said, say if you would say hi or something, because right now I think I'm talking to myself, which I may be, which is fine until we get things going. Uh, as you can see, there's a lot of red spots there that I've been getting treated for, doing the treatment myself actually, and so we're still doing that. There's that hand. And there's that hand. I got a long sleeve shirt on, so I won't be able to show you the elbow. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. I know today's Sunday. It's Sunday morning for you. It's Saturday night here. So I still got one more day to go before I have to go back to work. Uh, I enjoy having my days off. If I could, I'd retire, but I can't afford it. My light on my camera wants to keep going off, so we'll just let it go off. Uh, if you'll give me a moment, I'm going to step away and I'm going to turn a different light on. Hopefully, that'll help light up the subject a little more. I'll keep talking so you can hear me. But like I said, I'm just trying to get things straightened out and hopefully get some light on this subject. And see how that works. That's a little lighter. Like I said, I wish this the light on the camera would stay on, but it doesn't seem to want to do that. That's all right. So, anybody that's here, thank you for being here. Hey, Melinda, how you doing? I'm just rambling to myself, I think, until you showed up. The others, I don't know if they're here or not. They may be. They were here before I got here. That happens. And so we'll see. A lot of times they show up and then they attend my live stream and somebody else's, which I've been known to do that as well. When I go to somebody else's live stream, I may have two of them up. But so because you want to support people and so this way, yeah, there it goes again. But so I do. I support more than one person, and I will show up to more than one live stream occasionally. I don't do it all the time, but occasionally I'll do it. Melinda, I hope you're having a good weekend. I'm not sure. I can't remember if you're in the Philippines or here in the States. If you're in the States, happy Saturday. If you're in the Philippines, happy Sunday. I hope you enjoy your Sunday. Like I said, earlier I was trying to do my laundry earlier. One of the washers worked, the other one didn't, so I decided I'd wash that tomorrow. Ann, how you doing, Ann? thank you for coming. I thought I'll just wash it tomorrow. And the one washer that worked, I thought I'd dry today. Well, the dryer I used didn't work. They're putting in brand new laundry equipment tomorrow afternoon. Sometime they're going to put in brand new laundry equipment. But that won't be ready probably till Tuesday or so, and I can't wait till then to get my laundry done. So I'll have to do it tomorrow. Good morning there, Beth. Hope you guys in the Philippines are doing well. And I'm glad you came. It's always nice to have people here. Just drinking my tea. But yeah, like I said, I got to do my laundry tomorrow. I tried to do it tonight. And I got one load washed, but I couldn't get it dried. So I may go down and try to dry it after this live stream. I don't know yet. But, I still got to do the other load. So I may put that one off till tomorrow. Just wash and dry it tomorrow after I get done with my morning routine. And Beth, I don't know if Eileen and Jaylene are still here. They were here when I got. They had already was in the chat before I got here, and I haven't heard anything from them. So they may came in, said hi, and then bounced to another live stream. That happens a lot in live streams. Usually they'll come back later. So we'll see. I don't know if Elvie's having a live stream today or not. I know a lot of people follow Elvie. And but we'll see. And then there's ABCM. There's Lorraine. There's Crystal Adventures. They all could be having live streams. I don't know. This is when I have mine. I only have one a week. Now, just look at, let me check something here real quick for you guys while you're here. I just want to see something real quick. I think I know the answer. Yeah, not next week, but the week after. So not depending on where you're at, not Saturday or Sunday next week, but the week after that, I'll be having my celebration of quitting smoking for 26 years. So make sure you show up for that one, because Elvie will be running some games and there will be prize giveaways. So make sure you show up. I'm not sure if Jaylene's here. She was earlier. I don't know if she's still here. But like I said, remember, guys, if you're in the States, it'll be the 8th. And if you're in the Philippines, on the 9th, I'll be celebrating 26 years of non-smoking. I quit smoking actually March 3rd, 1999. So, but Elvie's busy the first weekend, so we're going to do it the second weekend. Elvie's always helped me with my giveaways. She's always been a great help to me. So, Elvie's been a big supporter. So I like to support Elvie as well. So remember now, like I said, if you're in the Philippines, March 9th. If you're in the States, March 8th. Same time, same bat time, same bat station. I'll be doing a giveaway. Now you're going to have to be here and make some comments in the chat, so Elvie can add your names to some of the games. Now, some of the games you won't have to be here a half hour before it starts. That'll be towards the end. My understanding, anybody that's in the chat at that time can partake. There's going to be, I think the boxes, choose the box, and I think there's going to be the show me game. If you really want to know, go to Elvie's channel and check with her. I let her be the game master. I'm the one that supplies the prize, and she's the one that makes up the games and runs them. If any of you were here for my 70th birthday celebration, or my 1,000th subscriber celebration. It'll be similar to that. I might be a little more money this time. I'm not positive how much I did the last couple times, but I think it might be just a little bit more, but it won't be a whole lot more I'll be giving away. But it's to celebrate, it's a major milestone. Last year would have been appropriate as well, the 25th, but I didn't do one last year for that. I did it for something else. So I decided this year I'll do my 26th. So who knows? Next year maybe we'll do one for my mom's 100th birthday if she's still alive. But that'll be in either January or February. But we'll see. Like I said, I like to do a giveaway once in a while. I don't like to do them a lot. I'm not trying to grow my channel through giveaways. I enjoy what I do. I don't want to get super large. I'm not going to try to monetize myself. That's not my goal. I know some people want to get large enough, and I don't blame them. I mean, it's extra income, but it's not what I want to do. Because to me, then it would feel more like a job. Right now I'm only working 35 hours, but it's still 5 days a week. It's a little more of a job now because my last job I can get on my phone anytime I want, and I can answer emails and or comments on my videos. I could watch videos. So my last job was a lot more loose. Hey, Janine, welcome back. A lot more loose with what I could do. Now where I'm at, I'm in a little more serious situation. I monitor what they call a chat, and the people that work for the company that I'm working for. Sometimes we'll get people to call up and talk about hurting themselves or hurting somebody else. Hey, lady, how you doing? And so they'll ask us, and we'll get the information we need. We'll get a hold of the police and wherever they're at, because it's not just my town. It could be, it can be quite a ways from me. It can be a couple hours to 4 hours away. I'll be getting these people. They'll come on chat and say, "Hey, I got this person threatened to kill themselves, or they're threatening to hurt somebody else." And so I'll get the name of the person. They'll give me the name of the person, the address, and a phone number. And I'll get a hold of whatever police department's in their area and give the police department the information along with what they're saying, and let them know they need a wellness check, and the police will go check on them, make sure everything's okay. That's one part of my job. That's not the only part, but that's part of it. To me, that's probably the main part. And then I'll do rounds to make sure everything's open, safe and secure, and checkpoints to make sure everything's all right there. But that part is typically security. I mean, where you do a round, that's typical security for the kind of work I do. The wellness check isn't, and also I will make sure people don't what they call piggyback. One person swipes in and two people walk in. That's not allowed, so we have to keep an eye out for that as well. Because this way, you're not getting somebody unauthorized in an area that they don't belong. Sometimes they do it just because they think they just forgot to swipe because they're talking with each other. And sometimes they'll do it just to check to see if you're paying attention. I had that happen to me twice yesterday. Both times they were just checking to see if I was paying attention. It was a test to see, so, and I caught them both times, so no big whoop. But that's how they do it. And like I said, I'll set it in a certain area, and if I'm at the main post, if somebody forgets their badge, I'll look them up, make sure they're still employed, and then I'll get them a temporary badge that will let them go where they need to go. I'll get a hold of somebody who will activate that badge and give them the correct access, because there's certain areas in there some people don't have access to. There's even areas where I myself as a security, I don't have access to. But so those places will have a badge reader, and you put your badge up there, and they say, we'll let you in if you don't have the right access. But like I said, my job's a little more complicated than the last one. It pays a little bit better, but I'm working 5 hours less than what I worked before, and so I'm actually losing money, but I'm closer to home. And the other job ended. I like the other job as well, and but I would be outside a lot more than the other job. So I kind of this winter's been a cold one, like it was -1 Celsius right now. Okay, that's not that cold for us. For you guys in the Philippines, -1 Celsius. It's cold. Don't get me wrong, but I've seen it get down to -20 Celsius. So and colder. So like I said, -1's not too bad. The other day it was -10 Celsius. The day before that, I think it was -11. So -1 feels warm, comparatively speaking. I still don't like it, but that's a lot better than what it has been. It's supposed to be warming up for the next few days, and then next weekend it's supposed to be cold again. I'm talking like -8, 9, 10, somewhere in there. And that may be the high, not the low. That may be the high. It's like a -8 to 10, a -10. That will be the high weather, the high temperature next weekend. So this weekend's going to be warm. Next week's going to be cold. And it's that time of year where the weather goes up and down. Come on, June. Now, actually, spring gets here next month around the 21st of March, I think. Let me look real quick. I can tell you. But somewhere around the 21st, 22nd of March is when spring's supposed to start. Let's see what it tells us. No, I don't think it's showing me. No. We can do this a different way. Oh, my phone says minus. I don't know if you can see that or not. -2. Oh, by the way, that's my great niece and my mother. That's a picture of my great niece and my mother. I go like this. That's my niece, my mother, and my great niece. That's my niece's daughter. So that's 3 generations right there. My sister was there before generations. I got a picture of that as well. When does spring start this year? All right, it's going to be March 20th is the first day of spring. So the first full day of spring will be the 21st. And so that's what's going on there. But like I said, it can stay cold. Jaylene, I understand. I tried doing my laundry beforehand. I got a load wash. I went down to the laundromat here in the complex, and I put 2 loads in. One washer worked, clothes got washed. The other one, no water got into it at all. Did not, just took my money. It acted like it wanted to start, but it wouldn't. And I found that out when I went back down. So I put that load that's unwashed in my car, and I put the load that was washed into a dryer. And after the time was up, I went down and checked, and the clothes still were damp. So I'll have to try to dry them again. I didn't have time to try to dry them before I live stream. So I may go back down, and they're in the car as well. I may go back down and put them in the dryer, a different dryer, and try to dry them. But I know I'm going to do the other load tomorrow, so I just may wait till tomorrow. If I leave them in the car, they won't mold. They won't get moldy. So I may just do that and just do it all tomorrow. But we'll see. But like I was saying, starting tomorrow afternoon, I want to say evening, they're going to start taking out all that old equipment and put in brand new equipment into the laundry. It's going to be a different outfit running it. So hopefully it'll last. When I first got here, everything worked pretty good. Then it started going downhill. So now they're going to get some brand new equipment, new outfit running the laundry, different way of doing it, which I like that aspect of it. It's also, they'll have an app I can put on my phone if I want, and I can check to see if if everything's open. Hey, Jerry, how you doing, man? Hey, Jerry, I was thinking of you today when I had my supper. I had a big old fat taco. Excuse me, burrito. And no, it was not Taco Bell. Uh, it's not as good as some of the other places I've been, but it's a lot better than a Taco Bell. I mean, a whole lot better than that class of Mexican restaurants. But it is a chain. It's called Moe's, and but they're pretty good. I mean, you go to a true Mexican restaurant, they're a little bit better. But I didn't have time to go to a Mexican restaurant today. I went after my problems with my laundry so I could have something to eat before I started this live stream. And so we did that. We got everything going. Like I said, I can't wait till they replace all that equipment in the laundry here on the apartment complex. But they probably won't have that up and running probably till about Tuesday. So I can't wait till Tuesday, because the clothes that did wash are my uniforms. So I got to get them done tomorrow. So when I go to work Monday, I have clean uniforms. So, it's something I have to do. And like I said, the other clothes that got washed, but they didn't dry. So I got to dry them tomorrow or tonight. I'm just leaning towards doing them tomorrow. It really, Moe's does make a good breakfast. But I mean, the breakfast, they do make a good burrito. But like I said, now I've had better burritos at family owned Mexican restaurants, the kind of places that I think you go to. I've had some much better, but but Moe's does do a good job. I'll give them that. I like them better than Chipotle's. Some people like Chipotle's, but I prefer Moe's. If I'm going to go to a chain restaurant, a Mexican chain restaurant. How cold is it there, Jerry? Like I was just telling everybody right now, it's a -2 Celsius here in Waterville Lake. And it got up into the 30s. Yeah, I got up into the 30s today, but then it started dropping back off. Tomorrow, again, is supposed to be up in the 30s. And then each day to about Wednesday or Thursday, it's supposed to be up in the 30s and 40s for the highs. This is Fahrenheit, everybody. And then next weekend, it's going to be like a minus, for the high we're talking about, a -6 maybe or 8 Celsius. That's going to be the high. Oh, I'd love to take the 37 for the past 3 days. We were negative degrees Celsius, and we were below 32 every day for a high until today. This whole week until today, I think the highest temperature I saw was 24. So that's about a -6 or 7 Celsius. That was the highest high. Betty, how you doing, Betty? Thank you for coming. Or should I just say Ren? How you doing? I don't know which name you prefer. If you put it in there, I'll try to remember. Yeah, like I said, Jerry, I don't think you can see that. Yeah, a little bit. You see right here, that split there? And then right on the knuckle, I don't know if you can see that one. But my hands will crack when it's cold. And that's what that split there is. That's what that's from. When it gets really cold, my hands will crack a little bit. And they hurt and they bleed. And that's another reason why I hate the cold. And I'm not talking 30s and 40s. They don't do that. It's when it gets down in the 20s and teens. when it gets down and really cold, like it has been this week, for the high and the lows. If I have to spend too much time outside, it gets to my hands. And I'm wearing gloves, Jerry, and it still does that to my hands. Uh, I wear a heavy glove, but it runs in my family. My mom had the same problem, so did her older brother. I don't know where it comes from on her side of the family. Yeah, it hurts, but if you ever cut yourself with a paper, that usually hurts a little. That's about how it hurts when it happens. Then it doesn't hurt as much on the side when I touch it. But if it does on the fingertips, right by your fingernails, if it splits there because of the cold, then every time I hit that finger, it's like cutting it again. And so, yeah, like I said, that's one of the reasons why I hate the cold. Yeah, Jerry. Uh, a lot of people think they're going to love the snow, and they will the first few times they see it. But believe me, if you're unless you happen to be a kind of person that really likes the cold, uh, and you don't really know that until you go through it, until it happens. Yeah, Jerry, it does. It really does with my hands, especially. I put lotion on my hands and stuff, and it still doesn't. It's done that for most of my almost all my adult life. I can't say all of it because I was in California for so long. I never really got that cold out in California. But and even in Washington State, the highs were normally around 50 degrees during the winter. Where I was at in Washington State, it was right on the coast, so I didn't have to go through that. So, but I know after I moved back to Indiana and started getting those really cold weather, that really started doing it to my hands. And like I said, if any of you want to see, there's those red spots that I'm treating on my forehead. And I got about 3 more treatments, and then I'm supposed to stop doing it. What I got to do it tonight before, then I got to do it tomorrow morning. Then I got to do it tomorrow night. That'll be 2 weeks, which is what the doctor told me to do. But I still have to do another week with my hands and 2 more weeks with my elbow from Monday. So I'll still be doing it for a while, but it'll be good to have the forehead done uh, after tomorrow. And unless I decide to go ahead and just do it Monday as well, just to give it an extra day. I may do that. And so yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I still, Jerry, have you done your taxes yet? I haven't done mine. I got everything. I just haven't got around to doing it. That's why I'm lazy. I usually have it done by now, but I just not really been in the mood to do it. Last year was hopefully was worse than this year. I didn't get it done till April last year. I usually get it done in first part of February, but the last year and this year I've not been that on it. So I'll have to get on that pretty soon. And so, all right, so same betting. We'll just say Ren. All right, Ren. I hope that's okay with you. I know it says betting by Ren, but I'll just go with Ren. That's be the name I'll use for you. I hope you don't mind. If you do, let me know. But that seems to be the name that I want to say Ann used for what did Ann that said hi, Ren? Yeah, Ann just said hi, Ren. So I want to say that. So we'll go with that. So Jerry, outside of being cold, how you doing, man? You staying inside? Oh, cool. So you've been to Japan then now. How long was you in Japan, Ren? Because Japan does get cold. I've been there during the winter. Yeah, I've had mine long enough that I probably could have done it a month ago, but no, it probably would have been 2 to 3 weeks ago. I could have done mine. So I am a little slow. Usually I do it right after, right around the very end of January, the very first of 6 years. Yeah, you were there for quite a while. Was you an OFW? I take it, or was you married to somebody over there? Sammy, how you doing? All right, so Sammy, I just found out you can put my 3 initials in and some kissy face, and it'll still bring up you. I did not know. Oh, I'm with you, Jerry, and I'm pretty sure Ren is too. The warm weather beats the cold. She said she had the same trouble with her hands there in Japan, and yeah, like I said, everybody thinks, oh, it'd be great the experience, and it is the first time you experience snow and all that stuff. I'm sure it is great. I'm sure if I didn't grow up with it, I would love to see it myself. But I grew up with it, and I know, Sammy, you helped me set mine up way back when. And in case y'all didn't know that, Sammy and I go way back. I met Sammy through Dan on one of his live streams, and Sammy's helped me out quite a bit over the years. Since she helped me set up the Nightbot, when I decided I needed to set it up, because like I said, I'm the kind of person, I'm not very good at tech stuff. I need to learn more. One of these days I will. But like I said, right now I'm small. I'm trying to stay small. I don't want to get real huge. But if I ever hit 2 grand, we'll have another celebration. But Sammy, by the way, I'm on March 9th in the Philippines. I'm celebrating 26 years of not smoking. Now, LV Rose Inso will be conducting the games, and we'll be giving away cash prizes. There'll be some games. You'll have to, for certain other games, you have to be there a half hour or more before the game starts. So you want to show up about 7, somewhere in there, and make a comment or two. And there's some other games towards the end that you don't have to be there at the beginning, that you'll still be able to win some money. It'll be like a box game, which you can pick boxes until it'll be explained, or you can watch it, but you pick different boxes, and if you hit 2 exactly alike, that's what you end up with. But if you go so long and don't pick any that are alike, you win up the total amount. Okay. You'll either need a PayPal account for LV to use, or a Gcash. Or if you want, maybe I can send yours for me. So we'll figure that out if you're going to be there. If Robert wants to come in and play and donate his money to you, he's more than welcome to do that. But like I said, though, you got to be there a half hour or more before the game. Make a comment in the chat to get your name into play. And then there'll be some games afterwards. One of the games is show me. Like, show me some rice, and you cook rice, and you got to cook rice. You show, well, the first one to show it wins the money. So I don't know what it's going to be. That's up to LV. Like I said, she and I just call her LV. The letters LV, but her name is LV. So, hey, Mike, how you doing, man? And now, Mike, you're going to be in the Philippines real soon if you're not there already. All right, Jerry, you quit smoking 2 years before me, or about 2 years before me. So congratulations. I don't know about you, but it was the hardest thing I ever did was quit smoking. I smoked over a pack a day for over 27 years. I still haven't quit as long as I smoked. So, and I did. I smoked over a pack a day average for over 27 years. I smoked longer than that. I smoked well over 35 years. But when I first started smoking, I only smoked a few cigarettes a day. That's all right, Sammy. I understand. We appreciate you coming. I don't know how long I'll be going. I'll be going for a little while. But like I said, let Richard know. Richard, listen to me. Let Robert know. And about the giveaway. It'll be on the 9th in the Philippines. It'll be the 8th here. like I said, we Saturday night here and Sunday there. Well, Mike, you were the smart one. My older brother tried, and he didn't like it. I think he tried a cigarette once or twice, and that was it. He's never smoked. Well, he's dead now, but I mean, he never smoked after that. That's back when we weren't even teens yet. All right. I was. I hate to tell you how young I was when I had my first cigarette. Uh, I barely started school. That's how young I was. Now, I didn't smoke again for years, but I started smoking again when I was about 10, 11 years old, somewhere in there. And after that, I was smoking all the time, but only a couple cigarettes or so a week. And then by the time I hit 18, I was up to a pack a day. And there was times where I was over 2 packs a day. I was a chain smoker for a while. For those of you that don't know what a chain smoker is, when you finish one cigarette, you take that cigarette and light the very next cigarette, so you don't quit smoking. You're constantly smoking, and I did that for a while. That might be why my voice is like it is. I don't know, but like I said, I did smoke for a very long time. So anyway, like I said, when I finally quit, I had been smoking over a pack a day for over 27 years. And like I said, I smoked for over 35 years. All right. So you were a light smoker. Now, see, if all I ever smoked was 2 or 3 cigarettes a day, I probably never would have quit. Like I said, I was a chain smoker. And I had to force myself to get back to a pack a day. And how I did that was I forced myself to go 5 minutes between cigarettes. I'd make myself put the cigarette out and not smoke another cigarette for 5 minutes. And believe me, I watched my watch, checked the time. That's how bad it was. I mean, and then I forced myself to go 10 minutes after I got to where I could go 5 minutes without too much trouble. And then I forced myself to go, 15 minutes and all that. And I built myself up to where it was once an hour I would have a cigarette. And I stayed at 1 an hour when I was working for a long time. Yeah, Jerry, I was younger than 12. Well, I had my first cigarette around 5 years old. Then I started smoking on a regular basis, semi-regular basis, around 10 or 11. So we were close to the same age once I actually started smoking on a regular basis. 5, I had a couple cigarettes, got caught, got my backside beat by my mom and dad both, and didn't smoke again until much later. Like I said, about 6 years later. So I was about 11, somewhere in there. A friend of mine that I ran around with, and he was the same age as me. He would steal cigarettes from his mom, and we would smoke. And there again, that was only 1 or 2 a week. It wasn't like every day at that time, and eventually started going into every day. Then it started going to, 2 or 3 cigarettes a day, then 5 cigarettes a day. A pack would last me a week. For those of you that don't know, 20 cigarettes is a pack. So if you're going a week, that's about 3 cigarettes a day. And then I got to where I was going through more. Like I said, by the time I hit 17, 18, I was up to about a pack a day. And I stayed there or above for 27, 28 years at a pack or more a day. I know I was at over a pack a day for 27 because of the age I quit. Now, there were times I tried quitting before and it didn't take. I might quit for a couple days, a week. I think one time I quit for a month. Then was back to smoking. And when I went back to smoking, I was right back to a pack or more a day. And this time when I quit, that I actually took and still not smoking, I'd quit for a couple days, and I bumped a cigarette from somebody. And this was March 3rd, 1999. And I quit on March 1st. And then by March 3rd, I bumped a cigarette off somebody. And I light it up, and I have about 2, maybe 3 hits off of it. I stop. I look at the cigarette. I said, either you're going to quit right now or you're going to go buy a pack of cigarettes after work. I did not take another hit. I just tore the cigarette up, threw it away, and I haven't had a cigarette since. But I've tried the patch. I didn't try the gum, but I tried the patch, and I smoked on the patch. Not as much, but I still smoked on it. So it took me a long time to quit, but for about a year after I quit, I drift to cigarettes, and yeah, it was the toughest thing I've ever done was quit smoking, and it was tougher than boot camp. Let me tell you, I'd go through boot camp again before I'd have to go through quitting smoking again. That was tough, and boot camp would be better for me. Maybe it'd help me lose some weight. And I think I told you guys I joined a new gym. I was going to go check out the Lazy River, what they call the Lazy River. If you don't know what it is, it's an area that you can walk in that you're walking against a current, or you can walk with the current, depends on how you want to do it. But if you walk against the current, it gives you a little more exercise. And I was planning on going, and I got a message Friday that the Lazy River and the Blue Slide, which I don't care about the Blue Slide, but they're both down until further notice. So I'll have to check them out, see what's going on, how long it's going to be. I'm going to try to get some video up of the gym. The reason why I joined this gym is because I love the pool area. I love the fact that they got that Lazy River. The other places with pools, it's a lot more like a regular swimming pool. One place is a lot smaller than a regular. There's only like 3 or 4 lanes, and that's it. The length is probably about the length of an Olympic pool, but there's only 3 or 4 lanes, and you have to sign up to go in and go swimming. You usually have to do it a couple of days before. And the other place is the Y, and it's decent little distance from me, but I just decided I didn't want to go with the Y. I just love this pool. So we're going to do that because I, like I said, right now, to go lap swimming, I would not do very well. It's been years since I've been in the pool for swimming laps. I need to get back into a little bit better shape. So getting in this pool, walking around, and maybe doing a little swimming in the other part of the pool where the Blue Slide's at, I can use that without being in the lap pool. And I can practice holding my breath, swimming short distances. I don't have to worry about being halfway through and lapping and just dead tired. I mean, that's probably what would happen if I tried to do laps right now. I mean, it's been years since I've been swimming. And so I really need to get back into shape for it. Also, for those of you that don't know, swimming is considered one of the best exercises that you can do because it's easy on your joints and it works all the major muscle groups. So that's another reason I decided to get back into swimming. It's a really good exercise. It's like I said, I've been having trouble with my feet. And so this is an exercise that's easy on your knees, your hands, your wrist, your back. It's easy on all your joints because the water helps support you. And it works all the major muscle groups. So I was planning on going on Monday with a friend of mine. Maybe her and her husband both. They're both friends. But I was planning on going Monday, but it's closed. Not the gym, but the Lazy River. So I'll check on that tomorrow to see if they know when it's going to open. And I'll let them know if it's open or not. And they can decide whether or not they want to go. I'll probably go and still play in the pool. But we'll see. And like I said, I want to get some video sometime next week if I can. Like I said, they may not let me take videos. I don't know. So I can't promise you anything. As you noticed when I was at my other gym, the only thing I ever showed you was my weight. I'll see what kind of skills they have. Anna G, hello, welcome. And I'll see what kind of skill they have, and I'll probably still do that at least. I might put one up on Monday to see if I've gained more weight, because I really haven't been very active. And then we'll try to do that every so often to let you guys know the progress of my health. Like I said, I really want to get in better health. I really want to get in shape for swimming. Because when I do move to the Philippines, one of the things I want to take back up that I first learned in the Philippines is snorkeling. And that's a good exercise. It's a good way to spend part of your day. Abby G, hello, welcome. And so it's something I'd like to start doing again. And like I said, it's easy on your joints. And so it's, but like I said, you can't wait till you're ready to go because then you're not, I may not even be in good enough shape if I start now and don't go, let's say I move next year. Now, in 2 years, I'll probably be in good enough shape to be able to handle it. But I don't want to go 2 years unless I have to. But like I said, my mom turns 100 next January if she makes it. Now, if you talk to my mother, she'll tell you she doesn't want to live to be 100. But as I've told my mother, and so is my sisters, that it's up to the good Lord. And she goes, she knows, but she doesn't want to live to be 100. So I guess she's telling the good Lord, Lord, I know it's up to you, but I really don't want to get to 100. And I think I've already told you, Mike, she has a slight case of dementia. It's probably getting worse. I mean, the last time I visited, she asked me who I was again. And that's the first time she's ever asked me that. She's always known who I was. Now, I might go in the next day and she won't remember that I was there the day before, but she still remembered who I was. Now, my cousin George was my cousin George went had a friend that was in the same facility as my mother. Now it's a nursing home / rehabilitation center. So they got both there, and his friend was there for rehabilitation, and they went in, saw him. They were starting to leave. They saw my mother. His mom, and my mom were sisters, so we're first cousins. He saw my mother, so he thought he'd go in and talk to her. And his wife Mary was with him, and he said it just made him so happy because he's gone there before and she didn't know who he was. As soon as he walked in, she looked up, just had a big old grin on her face. Goes, Georgie! She knew exactly who he was, and it took her a moment, but then she knew who Mary was. Nobody had to tell her who she was. It just took her a minute to recognize her. And he visited her with her 15 minutes to half an hour. He said the whole time she was lucid, knew was really in the moment, and he was so happy they stopped in because it was a great visit. His last visit before that wasn't that good. So like I said, he had trouble. She had trouble remembering things, at times, and so it made him really happy. He was just so happy to tell me about it, and I was really happy that he had a good visit with her. So like I said, it's tough sometimes. You know. Now, Anna G, are you in an area that gets snow? Where you at, Anna G? I see you see 6 inches. Now, Jerry, I take the 6 degrees Celsius. Remember, I'm talking negative Celsius. Let me see what the temperature is right now. Last time I looked, it was -2. Yeah, it's still -2 Celsius, and that's warm for this last week. It's been colder than that, and so yeah. But actually, the high's been colder than that all week until today, and that's the high. So today the high was in the probably around 6 Celsius today for the high. Somewhere around there, 5 or 6 Celsius. No, I'd say about about 5 Celsius for the high today. And tomorrow's going to be about the same for the high. Oh, you're asking if Jerry has snow. Well, I got snow, but it's starting to melt finally. Uh, we haven't. It's been really been cold this last week, but it's not been snowing where I'm at. Very little snow. I've had maybe 2 or 3 inches this week in one day, so not much snow. There's still quite a bit of snow on the ground. Like I said, it's been quite cold, so it doesn't melt that quick. Oh, Jerry, I wish I could say that. Last time I haven't had snow, and so I couldn't tell you. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've not had snow. Probably before I moved down here to New York State. Because in Indiana, we occasionally go for a winter without snow, but not very often. Oh no! Don't go tell me. I'm sorry to hear it. I hope. Chelsea, how you doing, Chelsea? Thank you for coming. But I hope Elvie's doing well. I hope nothing's wrong. I hate to hear that her lover's cold. That's not right. I haven't heard that. Elvie deserves better. She's a sweet woman. But like I said, for me, uh, I'm not looking for any woman. I don't like long distance relationships. And just, uh, especially when you don't know when you're going to be able to meet up. And like I said, I have no clue when I'm going to be able to go to the Philippines. Uh, yeah, I'd be shocked. I mean, I thought Root was doing well by her. That would make me shocking. That would be shocking. But she is a sweet woman. Yeah. And we, like I said, we don't like to see Elvie hurt. She's a very sweet woman. And that's not nice of you to be playing games on us. Uh-huh. Playing a prank. I see how you are. uh, but yeah. So, but yeah, she's joking. She got us, Jerry. Now, Chelsea and anybody else that may not know, I don't know if Chelsea knows or not, but I want to make sure everybody knows. Now, in the Philippines on Sunday the 9th, here in the States on Saturday the 8th, I'll be celebrating 26 years of not smoking. Now, my actual quit date is March 3rd, but we're going to do it. Elvie's going to be busy that day, so we're going to do it the next weekend. So I told her it was up to her because she's my game master. All I am is the money man. So we'll be having games, and we'll be doing that to celebrate. I've been wanting to do a giveaway, and I thought that would be the way that would sound like a good reason to celebrate. Uh, so we'll do that. My next celebration, I don't know when that'll be. Like I said, could be next January when my mom, if she's still alive, hits 100. Maybe when I hit 2,000 subscribers and stay over that for a little bit. I'm the kind that goes up a little bit, then down, then up, then down, and I don't like to celebrate until I know it's going to stay above a certain number. Uh, so we'll see what that will be. But like I said, I don't do this to try to get subscribers. I'm not trying to get monetized. Uh, I just I do it because I like it. It's fun. this is my entertainment. I don't go out drinking. I don't go to the restaurant very often. The restaurants, and usually when I do, I get it to go. Like I did today, I went to Moe's Mexican restaurant. It's a chain of Mexican restaurants, so it's not quite as good as family-owned Mexican restaurants, if you ask me. But it's a pretty good one. And I went and got a burrito, a beef burrito, and had a little bit of spice to it. I got this seasoned rice and the onions and the peppers and some other stuff, but it was very good, very filling. Well, I tell you, Anna G, smoking's not good for you. And I'd been smoking at that time, for over 27 years, of over a pack a day. Now, I started smoking long before that. And I tried quitting a few times and wasn't able to do it. And I finally was able to quit smoking. I did it to try to improve my health. Back then, when I was still smoking, whenever I got a cold, my chest would just kill me. I mean, every time I coughed, it felt like I was coughing a lung up. It just really hurt to have a cold and start coughing. It just hurt real bad. And since I quit, when I get a cough, it's nowhere near nothing like that at all. It doesn't hurt. I think it's one time that I had a bad enough cold that it hurt when I coughed, but it doesn't usually. And so I quit for my health basically. And now, when I quit smoking, it didn't hurt. But like I said, when I coughed while I was smoking, my chest, the lungs, the chest area would hurt when I was coughing, not when I was smoking. But it was just, that was a side effect is when I had a cold, my chest would hurt when I coughed, not when I smoked, but when I was coughing, the chest would hurt. So I quit before, smoking ever hurt me as far as hurting while smoking. But I knew that the hurting of the chest was caused by my smoking. Yeah, bad side effects. Yeah, bad side effects. And so I just decided that it would be healthier for me to quit. So I did. Like I said, I can't tell you how many times I tried quitting. I don't know. I mean, I tried many times to quit, but it finally took, like I said, March 3rd, 1999. So it's now been 26 years. Next week, next Sunday, will be 26 years. Right. Jerry quit as well. Jerry never smoked as much as I did, so I doubt if he had the side effects that I had. But Jerry did admit that he used to smoke, but he only smoked a couple cigarettes a day. And I told Jerry if that's what I was smoking, I probably would have never quit. Yeah, heavy smokers, it's tough to quit. And Day, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. Thank you for coming. I hope you're having a great Sunday. And see, Jerry quit a couple of years before me. Now, Day, in case you don't know it, on the 9th in the Philippines, Sunday the 9th, I will be having a giveaway celebrating my 26 years of smoke-free. I quit smoking this coming Sunday, on March 3rd, will be 26 years since I quit smoking. Elvie's going to be running the games, and she was busy that weekend, so we're going to do it the following weekend. So it'll be the 8th in the United States and the 9th in the Philippines that we'll be doing the celebration. For the games, some of the games you're going to have to be there for at least a half hour before the game starts and make a comment in the channel, in the chat, so we can put your name in. Now, towards the end, we're going to have games that you don't have to be there early. That'll be different. You can check with Elvie if you belong to Elvie, Elvie Rose Inso's channel. If not, ABCM channel may know. Merch's channel might know. Because I've invited them as well. Jerry, I was in my mid 40s when I quit. Yeah, I smoked for a lot longer than you did. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Now, 26 years. See, I was 45 when I quit. And when I quit smoking, I was 45 years old. So I'd been smoking for many, many years. And like I said, I smoked for a pack a day plus for over 27 years. So it was a long time. Anna G, are you saying Jerry's old enough to be your daddy? I'm old enough to be your granddad. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. All right. All right. Jerry's going to be your sugar daddy. All right. That sounds good. Now you know, Jerry. But so yeah, like I said, I want to make. Yeah, yeah. She was a baby when you quit smoking, and you were a baby when I was in the Philippines. Wait a minute, Jerry. Are you sure you are even alive? Let's see, 97, 23. Yeah, you were alive. You were a baby. You were a baby when I was there. Yeah, because that'll put you born in 74, and that's when I was in the Philippines, 74. Uh, the last time I was in the Philippines was in 74. So yeah. Yeah, man, it's hard to believe. Man, been many years. I look forward to going again. And I was listening to a guy who's lives in the Philippines now. He's was in the military. He was also an actor. He was been in TV shows and movies, but he was never a big time actor. And his channel is called Gallivanting. Hang on, Kindle. Gallivanting Kindle is his channel. I don't belong to it, but I do catch it. One of his videos once in a while, and he was talking about the military guys that have been. And with my mom being the way she is, I don't want to go until after she passes away, unless something happens that means I need to go before that. Yeah, but so yeah, he was talking about how he wanted to make sure the military guys realize that when you were in the Philippines in the military in Subic Bay or Clark, that's not the real Philippines, and I know that because well, I worked with a lot of Filipinos, and when I was in the Navy, I served with them. I met their families, you know, and so that gave me a little more of appreciation of the Filipino people, uh, not just the bar girls, which is basically who I knew from the Philippines. I mean, in the Philippines, but through my military experience, I served with and got to know quite a few Filipinos, and like I said, some of their families. And I realized that's not the Philippines. This is what I was seeing in Subic Bay. Uh, so I don't expect that. Hey, Sydney, how you doing? Thank you for coming. And so I don't expect that. I don't want that. That's not what I'm looking for. Yeah, JLB, he changed his name from so. All right, now remember, Anna G, on the 9th, come in early and try to play some of the games. So anyway, maybe you can win some money. So hopefully you can. We'll see you later. You have a good day. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be going. When I carry the show by myself, it's a little tougher. Like you can see, I've been going for over an hour. I can do that by myself. Anna G, you take good care of yourself and enjoy yourself. So hopefully we'll see you in a couple weeks, if not next week as well. But yeah, JLB, I'm going to have a celebration for quit smoking. In the States, it'll be on the 8th, and in the Philippines, it'll be on the 9th. I'm going to give away some money. Elvie from Elvie Rose Inso's channel, she will be conducting the games. To play certain games, you have to be there a half hour before those games start and make a comment in the chat so she can put your name in the game system. I think that's going to be like filling the pick the box and stuff like that. And then at the end of the night, she's going to have different games, and you don't have to be there at the beginning for the end of the games. But if you want to come and watch, you're more than welcome. Like I said, I'm just hoping to have a good time. I'm hoping everybody enjoys themselves. So that's what I'm trying to do. Like I said, JLB knows. It's been a long time. I take my time. I do what I like. I'm not monetized. I don't want to get monetized. I'm not doing this for the money. I do this for the fun. Maybe someday I'll change my mind and try to get monetized, but not right now. Hello, Beja Santos. How you doing? Thank you for coming. And so I will put up on that last one. I'll my last vlog. The day we're going to do the giveaway, I'll mention come help me celebrate 26 years of smoke free. And like I said, we'll have some fun and games hopefully. But like I said, I enjoy the live stream. I enjoy talking. For those of you that don't know, that picture behind me right there, that is a picture of my very first ship in the Navy. It's got my name on there and the day I reported aboard. And it's got my older brother's name on there and the day he reported aboard. Now, I was on the ship first. He pulled brother duty with me. Yeah, I know, Jerry. It's getting awful close to your bedtime. You're one of those. I couldn't go to bed this early to save my soul. I just could not do it. Even when I worked night shift, I'd be up by this time and wouldn't go back to bed till after I got off the next day. Pamela, how you doing, Pamela? Thank you for coming. Now, Pamela, you do know about the celebration, I think. So, but like I said, I'll put up a notice for that last week about coming to celebrate my 26 years of smoke free or something to that effect. And we'll try to have a good time. Elvie's going to be conducting the games, so pretty sure you know some of the games that Elvie likes to play. I think you've been at a couple of my giveaways already. Elvie always does. She's the game master. I'm the bank. I'm the one that gives away the money. She's the one. Well, she's the one that gives away the money. I'm the one that supplies it. But that's all right. Like I said, we're doing this because I like to do a giveaway once in a while. I'm not into giving away all the time, but when I do, it'll be the same. Oh, Jerry. Jerry usually, yeah, Jerry, you need to let us know what time. Yeah, Jerry, but what time are you going to be doing your vlogging tomorrow? Or are you just going to do vlogs that you're going to put up? Or are you going to do a live stream? If you're going to do a live stream, can you know about what time? So everybody can try to decide if they want to be able to make it. Jerry, what time is it there right now? Are you 7 o'clock or are you 6 o'clock right now? Jerry gets up early every day. I could never do that. Even when I was in the Navy, I had a hard time getting up every day at 6. That was tough. There were some times I didn't make it. Yeah, I got in trouble a time or two for being late. But usually not too late. Usually not too often. But every once in a while, I'd have a hard time getting up, getting to work. But on ship, they would make sure you got up. One of your buddies would make sure you woke up. Somebody would wake you up. On shore duty, that wasn't the case. I had my own room, and I had a hard time getting up sometimes. So, yeah, Jerry, are you going to do a live stream tomorrow? If you are, let us know. Maybe I'll set my alarm. Usually on the weekend, I don't do that. I just sleep to whenever I decide to get up. All right, so yeah, you're an hour behind me. That's what I was thinking. Well, if it's 8 a.m., I might be able to make it. I'll check if I remember when I wake up. I'll check it out, Jerry. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for letting us know. Now, so his is 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. for you guys there. That'll be 9 or 10 o'clock in the evening. Maris, how you doing? I hope Tox is doing well. I haven't talked to her recently, and but we got Maris in the house. I hope she's doing well. I'm gonna take this off. Yeah. But anyway, everybody, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this one. I just want to, like I said, I just want to remind everybody once again on the 9th, March 9th in the Philippines, March 8th here in the States, I'll be doing my giveaway for celebrating my 26 years of being smoke free. The title of that live stream will probably include something to that effect. So we'll remind you. Remember, the certain games you have to be there. Try to be there at the start of the vlog or within a half hour after the start of the vlog. So Elvie will know that you're there and she can take your name down for those games. But like I was saying, at the end of the vlog, the games at the end of the vlog, from what Elvie's telling me, you don't have to be there to start. Those of you that know LV, you know the type of games she likes to run. So and then those of you that have been in my giveaways before, probably be very similar to that format. I leave it up to LV. Yeah, I can understand that. Hey, Monroe, how you doing? How's the wife and kid? We have Monroe from Life in North Carolina here. Him and his wife just had a little baby, and we're hoping the wife and child is doing well. And that's all right, Monroe. I'm getting ready to close her down. Unless you want to come up and talk, I'll give you a moment to decide if you want to come up. Come on up. But if I'm going to be here by myself and talking, I've been going at it for over an hour without somebody to talk to. I'm starting to get a little out of what I want to talk about. Usually I just want to have time. Glad to hear that, Monroe. Thank you for coming, though. Like I said, all right, I'm going to go ahead and shut this one down, folks. I want to thank you for coming. Remember now, like I said, in 2 weeks, this includes you, Monroe, on March 8th here in the States, March 9th in the Philippines, I'm going to be celebrating 26 years of being smoke-free. And because you're here in the States, Monroe, if you want to partake, I'll take, you can just send me your PayPal and I'll pay you. And like I said, we'll be giving cash prizes away. So we'll be doing that. LV will be conducting it. And I'm just going to enjoy the games and watching everybody have fun. So anyway, like I said, I'm going to close this one down, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Plus, have fun. And remember, be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.